Probably the most important part of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the takedown. I've been getting DMs about what takedowns are the money takedowns in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that work best for me. There's no secret about takedowns, guys. Takedowns is just hard work. You gotta start from your feet. You gotta get up. You gotta practice takedowns. A lot of gyms start from the knees. It's something in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that's very common. You'll find schools where you start from your knees, and then when you get into tournaments, you haven't really developed the takedown game. Or if you do takedowns, you only do takedowns for like 3 weeks before your tournament, and you're not doing it every day. Just like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you gotta practice them every day. If there was a money takedown for everybody, a money takedown that worked and was a go-to, everybody would know it already and everybody would do it. Well, there isn't. Now, when you get to the lower divisions, the lower weight classes, there's guard pulling, and some people go to 50-50, and people do different things. But us big guys, us big boys, it's that 8th grade slow dance. It's collar sleeve, it's dragging around, right? That is the game. It's the game you're gonna play. Nobody wants to be on their back. Even if you have a good guard, unless your name's Marcus Buchecha, you're not gonna be pulling guard, you're not gonna be able to do crazy stuff. Most big boys, we forehead, we smash, and we wait for someone to make a mistake. So takedowns is key. So if you're starting from your knees in class, you gotta stand up. It's that simple. Stand up and practice which takedowns work the best. That's all on what you feel you can do, right? So whatever takedown, if you're doing some judo takedowns, which can be kind of scary if you're doing some drop seoinage, stuff like that, because you expose your back a lot in jiu-jitsu, but you can get good at those if you practice them enough. It's all about the setups, and you know what I mean? So it's whatever you decide to do, you gotta break the fear of standing up. You gotta be, if you have a good guy who's a good wrestler in your class, but you're higher belt than him, don't be afraid to be like, hey bro, teach me some stuff. Learn some stuff, learn some duck unders. Learn some, whatever it is, fireman's carries, whatever it is, but you gotta practice it in class. There's no easy way around it. It's just gotta be reps in the gym. It's a mindset. You gotta want the takedown. Especially as big guys, you just gotta go for it. Do I recommend taking wrestling or judo? Yeah, sure. If that's, don't let it affect your jiu-jitsu training, but if you have the time and you want to take a wrestling class, take a wrestling class. If you want to take a judo class, take a judo class. A lot of good Brazilian jiu-jitsu schools will offer some of that. Like, oh, we have judo, or oh, we have a wrestling class. Like, for sure. You just got to practice it. It's a mindset. You got to break that fear. A lot of guys, I remember being a lower belt and being like, with a big guy, like, I want to shoot in on him. I don't want to do it because he's going to sprawl on top of me. It's like a mental block of fear that you got to break, and you just got to do it, and you just got to rep it, and you just got to practice it. So getting better at takedowns it's a mindset, and it's just reps like anything else. It's part of the game. So a lot of guys will belt up so high and haven't really developed a takedown game because they're so used to starting on their knees. They're so used to doing other things that they've kind of got better at the sport of jiu-jitsu part, but you got to get good at the takedowns to get to the jiu-jitsu. So you just got to practice. The best takedowns for gi, in my opinion, which everybody's body's different, everybody works differently, but what I see work the most in the gi for takedowns is collar drags. Collar drags are money in all weight classes. Whether you're collar dragging to a single leg or collar drag or suicide throw collar drags, they're all money. So if you want to look up some collar drags, those are easy to get because you're using your own body weight to pull the opponent. So you know what I mean? Like opponent going forward. If you're a real big guy and you're lower level white belts, if you're grabbing both collars and you're just yanking on their head, snapping works a lot. Snapping works a lot for especially the guys who are really big up front. They don't like that on their lower back. Snap them down, you can get on top. So snap downs, those work a lot for the big guys. And foot sweeps. Now foot sweeps, they're money. They're money. If you're good at like step size foot sweeps, you're gonna be golden. So those are probably the 3 best takedowns against big guys, especially in the gi because of the grips. No gi, you a lot of double legs and single legs. Those work a lot better because there's no grips. But it's hard when people got you locked up. It's hard to get certain submissions. So, in my opinion, foot sweeps, collar drags, and just like snap downs. Those are the best way to go. But get out there and just practice them. Stand up. If you're at your school and you're starting from your knees, the reason you're starting from your knees is you either have a giant class and the coach doesn't want anybody to land on each other, or the coach doesn't feel you're ready to start from the feet. But most coaches are really, really cool, and you just go up to them like, hey, I want to start from my feet. Can me and my partner, can we start go over here in the corner and start from our feet? That's what you got to do. You just got to rep it. That's how you get good at takedowns. That's how you get better. There are going to be guys that are better than you at takedowns in your class. Talk to them. See what works. And reps. That's all I can say. I will probably show some demos on stuff I like to do. We got a couple guys in our gym. My professor is like a foot sweep machine. Current pan champ, won world champs a bunch of times at black belt. Maybe I can show some of his stuff on here. So I got some cool stuff on the way that I'm gonna show you guys. Thanks for all the support. We're really just in shock on how much feedback we get from you guys. So hit that sub, give us a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.